Hello, my Libra friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls under the sign of Libra, then this is your reading. We are going to be doing a full moon in Capricorn reading, which falls on July 10th. So you may already be feeling the energy of this full moon. So we're going to shuffle, pull some cards for you, and see what you can expect with this full moon energy. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So, I have drawn some cards for you for this spread. We're going to get into some questions around this full moon and we will see what's going on with the energy around this. So, your first card is your release card. What do you need to let go or release? We have indecision. So I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So this really does feel like you're at a crossroads. There's something in front of you that you are being forced to make a decision on at this time. And maybe there's something that's preventing you from choosing one way or the other. It's hard to say what this is, but you do need to use your intuition during this. Maybe one offers one benefit and the other offers a different benefit, whatever that looks like to you. So we'll get deeper in and see maybe if there's some clarification for what this indecision is. Let's go to your next card, which is your transformation card. This is how do you reach your full potential? We have mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Okay, and that's number 22. We are going to read from the book on this one. All right, so the mountain card represents protection, but there is always a danger when we climb a mountain that we could fall. There it is. That very much clarifies. This card therefore warns of possible hazards or threats and something that you did not create yourself. Remember to be cautious in any decisions made. All right, so Libra, you are an air sign, and so you do tend to overthink things, and so it feels like you are thinking too much about this way or that way. All right, let's get into personal and relationships. This card indicates that there are struggles surrounding some of your relationships. Quarrels and confrontations could be upsetting. Secret information could land in your lap and completely change the way that you feel about someone. Some relationships may end. This may take you completely by surprise, but you will be better off. This is not a good time to let a stranger into your life. Singles meeting people on the internet or by chance need to be careful. Others may not be what they seem. See people for what they are and don't be fooled by false people. They may be deceiving you. Decisions about relationships made at this time will be important, so think about things through very carefully. This card also holds a caution regarding relationships with friends and family. Everyone seems super sensitive over the coming months, and you may end up walking on eggshells, so tread lightly. In career and money, this card is all about caution. Be careful in who you trust. Don't take risks or listen to malicious gossip that could sway your decisions. Be prepared for someone trying to take your job. There may be hidden enemies on the business front, but this is nothing that you can't handle. If there are problems around your business or job, be sure to see your supervisors or partner to talk it out. All right. Wow. That's very interesting there. So, Libra, this full moon is bringing challenge to you. And it might be forcing you to decide something that maybe you don't want to decide. Maybe this is a very, very difficult decision for you. And again, you're likely overthinking all the aspects of how things could possibly go this way, that way, or whatever way. All right, let's get into your next card. This is your illumination card. What is coming to light now? All right, we have occupation. So this might be a bunch of different things. So, first of all, maybe one of your decisions that you are in the process of making is regarding your money flow, your career. Maybe you don't want to work for somebody else. Maybe you're now looking to be self employed. This could also be side projects, okay? So, like you're working on crafts or you're creating something on the side. So, you might still have a job that pays you, and then you might also do something on the side that's also generating money. And it's like the way this card describes it, it's actually you using your hands to create something. So this is like manual labor, manual creation of something, okay? So whatever that looks like for you, they are calling out that it's not easy work and it does require a lot of energy by you. However, it's coming from you, you're creating it, and you know that the money is coming directly to you if you're selling whatever this is. So, again, if you're a seamstress, and that's the example that's in this card here, you're doing the work, you're receiving the money. So, you're not being paid by an employer. So, your indecision could likely be, do I want to, like, okay, the words burn my bridges came to me, like as in cut off all ties to previous employers and start here with my own business? Or do I keep both? Like, can I balance this thing of getting paid by a job, but also working on this side project that's going to be very labor intensive, like manual labor? Okay. And Libras, you are all about balance and juggling and, figuring that out. So, whatever decision you do arrive at will be the right decision. And that's kind of the biggest piece of advice that you can have here is don't worry so much about this or that, because you're just ultimately going to go in a direction and it's going to be the right direction for you. You're going to learn something along the way, whatever it is, and you're going to figure things out as you go. Okay? This is definitely a no regrets situation. Okay? So if you choose the one path, you're not going to be looking back at the other that you didn't choose and be like, "Oh, I should have chose that path." It's not going to be like that. You're going to head on this new path, whichever way you choose to go, and you're just going to do it. And you're not going to look back at that other one with regret, thinking I should have done something different. All right, so the last card here is a divine message from the universe. So, what divine message do we have from the universe? Angels are watching over you. You are supported, protected, loved, and encouraged. So, if you are going through some difficulties, okay, and again, it feels like you're just being pushed to make a decision and you're just sitting here indecisive, right? You can't figure out which way to go. Ask for support from your angels, okay? Because they are here to help you through whatever's going on in your life. And like there's this old saying too that if you flip a coin and one is one way, one is the other, and you flip it, you really decide in the air what it is you truly wanted, because you decide that if it lands on the opposite side, you're like, no, that's not what I really wanted. Or if it lands on the right side, then you'd be like, yes, that is really what I wanted. So there are multiple ways for you to figure this out, okay? I know flipping a coin is not the best option, but like I said, it's just an old saying that if you flip the coin, you really decide in the air what you want, because you basically are like anticipating, is it going to land on this side or this side? I don't want this, or I do want this. So that kind of makes it easier. That takes the pressure off you. There's also, as weird as this sounds, apps that you can download that like auto choose 1, 2, or 3 for you, get like one of those spinner things, do you want to leave your fate to chance? This is taking me to Two-Face. Man, if there was ever a sign in the entire zodiac that would be Two-Face, I would say Gemini perhaps, but Libra as well. Because again, very balancing of the scales on both sides, right? So it feels like you have these two sides that are constantly pulling and tugging at each other. So this could be your head and your heart, your masculine and your feminine, your light and your dark. Whatever this energy is, it's fighting inside of you. Okay? So that's where this balance is required, and you're being called to work with both tugging energies that want this or that, that's causing you to have this indecision, and to maybe even compromise a little. Like, maybe I can have a little of this and a little of that. It doesn't have to be entirely this or entirely that. All right? So ask for support and know that you're protected, loved, and they are encouraging you. You can also trust your intuition. You know, your angels are guiding you through this process. You are never alone. All right, let's jump into the tarot, because we're going to go a little deeper on this and see what additional messages we have to go with this. All right, so for my Libra friends out there, what more can we tap into for them in this reading, please? Thank you. The Four of Wands. So the biggest piece of advice here is choose whichever path offers you the more solid foundation. Okay? So again, we were talking about self-employment. Self-employment may not be a solid foundation yet, so maybe you have to choose the regular job for now and then start to do this kind of stuff on the side, and then as this builds up, then you can sort of shift more out of the regular job and more into the side stuff, right? So that might be one way you can look at it. All right, what else do we have, please? The Three of Pentacles. All right. You might actually be called to ask for help. And this might not even need to be asked for. You might actually just get people that are seeing what you're working on and want to help. Like, hey, I love the thing you're doing here. Let's work together on this, right? Collaborate. Maybe they can take some of the burdens off your plate and handle them for you. And that way you're working together towards a same goal. This may also be a plan that needs to be laid for you. So if you currently don't have like a strategic plan in place to move forward, like goals, things like that, you might be called to work something out for yourself in that realm. All right, we also have the Ten of Cups. Look at that. I love this because we have cards of challenge here, but the Ten of Cups is reassuring you that it doesn't matter what you choose. You're gonna be good. When you get to the other side of this, like, it's going to feel like a literal weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you'll find happiness, right? So don't dwell in this, because it's not going to last. I'm getting like this too shall pass. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so again, you might get some help. This might even show up in a form of monetary help. Might just show up randomly. Maybe you're stressed about money and like a check just shows up in your mailbox. And look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You are definitely on the road to building something beautiful in your life. But just remember that you have to start somewhere, okay? So we can't go from the 1 to the 10 instantly in a day. It does take time to build, and you're going to receive help building it. Okay? So this is why you're being asked not to worry. It's going to work out for you. You just have to have patience and give it time to materialize. All right, what? That one? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Yep. So what I always get with the Page of Pentacles is be okay with being new at something. Like, be open to learning. Okay. If the thing that you're jumping into with this side project or creative thing that you're diving in on the side is new to you and you're unsure, uncertain of what it's going to look like, take a class or a course on it and learn everything that you can on it so that you can get to a place of knowing what you're doing and, being good at it. So it's like being the student again. Some of you are like, oh, I can't go back to school. Not at my age. I don't know why I heard that. All right, the Star card. So I love this because this is hopeful energy. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. Yes, you've been through a lot, but you still have hope that things are going to work out. And that is so beautiful because, again, it can be easy to be pessimistic when you are experiencing hardships, you are facing challenges. It can be easy to be pessimistic, but not you, Libra. You are trying to eternally balance those scales and figure out what that looks like to you. And to each one of you, it's going to be slightly different. So, what is out of balance in your life right now? Look at that and figure out how you can adjust your scales to be better in balance for yourself. Okay? And just have hope that everything's going to work out, everything's going to be fine. And if you ever get to this place where you're just like so indecisive, call upon your angels for help, your ancestors, whoever it is that you call upon, okay? They are definitely here to assist you. You have a destiny to be happy. That's what this 10 of Cups is. We had the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom earlier. You are destined for a beautiful life. This turmoil that you're experiencing, these challenges are very temporary, okay? And it might be a tough time for you to get through, but just know that once you finally pass through this phase, the other side is beautiful. All right, let's get you an angel number to close this reading out. Can I please have an angel number for my beautiful Libra friends out there? Thank you. We have 7788. Good change. Look at that. End, change, prosperity, abundance. Do you feel that some parts of your life, such as a job or relationship, are coming to an end? This confirms that your feeling is correct. The end may mean a major positive change in this situation. This sequence of numbers heralds good news, an upcoming positive change. Please persevere because your life will become easier. Yes, it literally feels like you just have this little obstacle in front of you and you just need to pass over it, and then it's clear sailing beyond that. Okay, so keep your hope that better things are coming just beyond this horizon. Bottom of the deck, we have 3377. And this is luck from heaven, prosperity, change, spiritual awakening. The angels are full of joy, not only because they see the sacredness within your true self, but also because they agree with the path that you have chosen. They want you to know that you deserve happiness and allow the flow of divine ecstasy that comes with your sacred inheritance and the path that you have chosen. I love it. So, this Ace of Pentacles here could very well tie into your sacred inheritance. Okay. And I just saw 1111. So, once you choose the path, don't worry, because I know a lot of you are feeling like you're going to be doing this alone and it's going to be hard work and treacherous and difficult. But the thing is once you finally choose the direction to go, again, getting over that little hump here, it's not going to be as difficult as you thought, okay? You are going to receive your divine inheritance by choosing the path you're going to choose. No wrong answers, okay? Whatever path you choose is the right one for you. All right, my Libra friends, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate all of you, your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.